Good morning. You're absolutely very welcome here at Belfast Metropolitan College at Titanic, not to be confused with the other sites, to the CRC, HLF and Decade Roundtable 2017 Conference, Conflict, Polarisation and Partition. You'll see from your pack that there are two keynote speakers, Dr. Eamon Phoenix and Dr. Marie Coleman, and you'll see that those speeches will absolutely complement each other. And I hope that they will stimulate your thinking, and I'll please ask you to hold your questions until after both have spoken, but please do ask questions. Then that will be followed by 3 sessions. One, the power of objects, the second, skill development, and the third one, sensitive and controversial issues. And each of those will start with an introduction from the session chair, and that will be followed by Robert, Colette and Chris speaking each to the papers that they've written, which are designed to give greater insight and real depth to the issues. And that will be followed by case studies that will illuminate aspects of their practice. And in total we have 7 case studies. I can't do math, so sorry if I counted up wrong. And I want to thank those presenting for thinking about the key points that they want to get over in really what is going to be a very short space of time, because we want to make sure there's time for discussion in each of the sessions. All the presentations have accompanying information in your packs, the idea being that there's background information there that people won't then need to cover. And then finally, Jacqueline Irwin and Paul Mullen will round up pulling out any key themes, insights and commentary from a community relations point of view and from a heritage point of view. None of this would have happened without the steering group, so at this point I want to thank the many people who participated in the steering group and who contributed with their ideas and their knowledge and expertise. And I want now to draw attention to some of the features of the 3 reports that we're launching this morning, which are all sitting on your chairs. Along the sides there are more reports. Take what you want, and we've got some extra boxes. We did short print runs, and we'd be very keen to distribute those through your networks. So if you can help with distribution, please let me know. The first report is a review and assessment of the decade thus far and the challenges ahead, and that session has shaped this conference. And I want to draw your attention to some particular features. We had 3 sessions, one in Derry, London Derry, one in Belfast and one in Lurgan, and each of those there were discussions. So we wrote up the discussions and they've been summarised, and we hope those will help us to examine what worked and why. We also have a piece in that Damien Smith has written about the power of the arts, and in particular about the power of drama. And there are 4 inputs on the years ahead and the challenges that we face, with an overview from Dr. Alan McCulley. And at the back there's a set of themes that the roundtable got together and thought about, that these are themes that could be developed. So that's the purple report. The second report is the Decade of Anniversaries Toolkit, which was updated for 2017, which is 25 new case studies. And what I would say about that is that one time that was the most used resource that we produced, and I'm making a plea that we will get more case studies, because I'm very determined that we do a 2018 update in the next 2 to 3 months. And finally, there's a short 6-page document, which really is based on a survey we did earlier this year. And there are 3 things about that survey that really strike me. The first is that 70% of those who responded reported increased learning about commemoration and/or contested history. Secondly, that organisations found that they'd increased their outreach and found new audiences and partners. And thirdly, the impacts recorded for society, participants and organisations are impressive. So please continue to make them. And I want to just go back to the second report, which is, I think the case studies are all excellent, and I really want to thank the contributors, and particularly Niall Kerr, who worked on this with me. It will also go on to the Creative Centenarians website, and it will be interactive. So to finish, the tweet for today is #Beyond1917. So if you're into tweeting, please use that. There will be some filming of all the presentations, and between lunchtime, at mid-morning, Northern Vision's TV are going to come, and they're going to do some interviews over lunchtime. So if you see cameras and you want to avoid them, either let me know or just walk out of the space. We'd ask you to turn off your mobile phones at this point, or to put them to silent. And just to say finally, the toilets are situated on each floor. So thank you for your cooperation, and I'll hand now over to Paul McPetridge. Thank you.